Hello friends, you're welcome to this very powerful Photoshop tutorial. Today I will share with you how to design a simple yet elegant flyer. This is one of my client projects and I wanted to share the design process with you all. I'll take you through a step-by-step tutorial explaining each step to help you achieve a great result, just as this. So without much further ado, let's get started. So guys, I do have my design element here and I'll be coming here picking my design element one after the other. Now let's head over to file and then create a new document. So guys, I would like to rename this file called it 02. So I'll leave my width at 2000 and then leave the height 2100 while any other settings remain true. Let me hit on create. So right before us is a blank canvas. Let's head over to our adjustment layer and then create a solid color. Alright, I have a defined cut to use. I'll be using the cut FA B at DC. So let me head over back to my design element and pick my first background. So let's scale this one up a bit. So guys, I would like to rasterize this very particular one and then rename it, call it overlay. So let's add a layer mask and let me head over to my gradient tool. Make sure that this is default, right? Black and white. And let me drag from here to somewhere here. Now let's change the blending mode to overlay. Yes. So guys, what next I would like to do is to head over to my adjustment layer and then add gradient. Now I'd like to change this very particular one. Let me double click here. So let me also double click in here and then give it white. So let me come up here and double click here and make sure that the opacity is at 100. Now let me also double click here and then give it a color code. I would like to give it a FF D6 F1 and hit on OK. Click on OK. So right from here, I would like to change my style from linear to racial and I will hit on OK as well. I would like to change this very particular one and I give it divide. And I would like to reduce this very particular opacity to maybe somewhere 50. Yes guys, we're now able to add a little brightness, okay, to our background. Now let's rename this and call it overlay as well. So with this guys, I would like to delete this very background and highlight everything that is here, then group it. We call it BG. And lock it. So that's all for now. I think I'm okay with this very background. So let me head over to my text tool and let's write our theme. And I would like to use a font called a Borg, which is BORG, and I'll hit on enter. I like to leave everything regular. Well, let me change this size to 100 and so let's open our character panel and uncheck this bold. We don't really need it. Now let me reduce this padding to -50. Yes. So let me increase the size of my text to 130 and let's hit on enter. Yes guys, I think I'm in love with what I'm seeing. So let me position it somewhere here. So right from here, I would like to change the color of my theme. So let me double click in here and highlight this very particular side and let me change the color and give it a color code 2F0019 and let's hit on enter. let's do the same to this very particular one. Let's change the color code to E80080. We now hit on OK as well. So with this, I would like to leave the theme like this just for now, and I would like to group this very particular one. So let's also call it theme as well. So let's lock it as well. Yeah, so what next I would like to do, let's head over to our text tool and let's write the name of the fellowship. So let me reduce this size to something 30. I think is okay, and I like to change my font to give it Kaluna. Yeah, I like to go with this. Yes, so let me reduce the size again to I think 18 is okay. So set Destiny. And let's hit on OK. Let's drag and place it at the middle. Yeah, now let's bring this very down to 100. And my padding, I like to leave it at 0, and that's all for now. So let's position and place it somewhere here. I think it's okay. I think it's okay for now. Now let's head over to our text tool again and then write something like present. Yeah, so I would like to change the font and give it Hunter River. Yeah, so let's uncheck this very particular caps and let's resize it a bit, just a little, not too much actually. I think it's okay, so we place it somewhere here. Yeah, so I think it's okay for now. Yeah, so what next I would like to do from here is I'll go back to my design element and I will now work on the images itself. So I like to drag this very particular one into my design and place it here. So guys, before anything, let me group this very particular text and let's call it the header text. Now let's work on this very particular image. Let's hit on OK and let's rasterize this very particular one. So let's also give it, let's add a layer mask, and let's head over to our gradient tool and let's fade out the bottom. Yeah, I think I'm okay with what I'm seeing for now, and let's place it somewhere here for now. So guys, let's do the same with the other image. Let's bring it into our design. We place it here. Let's scale it down and up a bit. We done okay. Let's rasterize it as well and let's mask clip it. Okay, then let's head over to our gradient tool and fade it out. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's okay for now. Alright, so guys, let's activate this layer mask again and let's work out this very particular edges. Yeah, Yes guys, I think I'm okay with what I'm seeing. It's okay. So I would like to select this very particular image and work on it. Let me zoom a little bit so that you see what we're doing. um I really don't like there is part of this woman that is showing here, so I don't really want it. So let me go back here and activate my razor tool. Okay, and I'd like to start cleaning from here. Yes guys, let me change my brush size to hard, and yeah, I think we are good to go. So let's highlight everything and scale it down a little. Now we position it somewhere here. Now let's color grade this very particular image to blend with our background. So I like to start with the first one, which is this very particular one actually. So guys, I'll head over to my adjustment layer, and I would like to select this very particular one called selective color. Then I will select yellow as well. Then I would like to give this cyan something 95. Let me add plus 95. Yes, 95, 94. Same thing with the magenta. I want to add it maybe just 90, 95. I think it's okay. Then I would like to bring down the yellow because there is too much yellow on their face. Yeah, I would like to bring it down to something minus 55. I think it's okay. Yeah, minus 55 is okay. So I would like to add my black, maybe a little bit, just 25, so that I will have it bold. Let the picture look a little bit bold. Yeah, so I think I'm okay with what I'm seeing. Now I would like to mask clip this very particular one inside of this image. Okay, now let's put it in here so that it will only take effect on this very particular image. Yes guys, can you see the differences? This is before, and then this is the after. This is the before and this is the after. We're able to take away the little yellow from their faces. Okay, now let me Control J to duplicate this very particular one and then place it up here. So let me hit on Alt on my keyboard and then clip it here. So you can see that the second image also took effect to what we are doing actually. So that's all for now, and let me highlight everything that is here and we group it and we call it image. So let's lock it as well. Yeah, so what next I would like to do is let me head over to my text to again and write their names. So doing so, I would like to use a font called AB About All Style. Yes, so her name is Winnie Samson. We hit on OK. Let's drag and position it somewhere here. Now let me head over to my character tool and make everything bold and all caps. So like to change this very one to 11. I think no, 10. Let's give it 12. Still too close. Let's give it 14. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. And let me change this size to 16. Let's bring back this guy and we give it 12. Yeah, I think it's okay. Let's scale it down a bit, just a little. Guys, let's work on this a little bit. Let's add and make this one 10. Yeah, so that I let the design breathe. So I'd like to copy this very particular one and now her name is Jenny Emmanuel. Now let's head over to our paragraph 2 and change this one something like this. So let's position it in here. So I'm in love with what I'm seeing actually. So let's head over to our text tool again and let's try something like guest, and let me enlarge it a little bit for now. Let's change the font type to Monix script. Yes. So let me bring down this cap, okay, and let's resize it down a bit. Yes. Now let me hold on Alt and duplicate this very one and drag it somewhere here. So let me write the horse. Yes. Yes. So what next I would like to do to this very particular simple stuffs is I would like to head over to my ellipse tool and create a round shape. Yes. So let's resize and scale this one a little bit up somewhere here. I think it's okay. You now hit OK as well. Now let's drag and place it somewhere up here. Now I like to write the date, okay, and I'll use a different font actually for this. I like to use I like to use a font called BN Police. So it's the date is 02 of August. Let's change the color to white for visibility for now, and let's head over to the paragraph and then give it a center line. All right. Yes, I think we are good to go. So let me scale this down a little bit. Then we descend to this guy. Yes guys, so that's all for now, and let me group this very particular one and let's call it just the date. Okay, then let's do the same with the names. Name, right? So let's group these two, the date and the name as well, and let's call it footer. Yes, so guys, what I would like to do is let me lock this very particular group, and right from here guys, I would like to work on this very particular theme. So let me go back and unlock this group and open this very particular folder. So I would like to duplicate this very particular one. So let me hold on Alt on my keyboard and then double it. So let's hide this very particular first one. So let's work on this very particular one. Now let's rotate and let's enlarge it. So I think it's okay. So what I would like to do from here is let me head over to this blending option and then give it a divide. Yes. So let's hit on OK. Now let's do a little cleaning. I would like to reduce this opacity to something 50. Yeah, I think it's okay. And 50 is much okay. So that's all for now guys. So let me drag this very particular one up here and then unhide it. Yes, we're able to bring another little something from the background, right? think I'm in love with what I'm saying. So what next I would like to do to this very particular design is let me go back to our design element and bring in our light effect. Yes. So let's scale up this a bit up, and let's place it somewhere here. Yes. Yeah. So let's hit on OK. Let's rasterize this particular one and then divide as well. So I like this very light that is coming from the behind. Yes, it's making whole a lot of sense. Now let me do a little cleaning as well. Let me bring it down a little. Let me bring it down a little. I think it's okay. Yeah, we can see the before and we can see the after. Let me zoom in a little bit to see what we are doing. You can see the before and you can see the after. Alright, now let's head over to our design element and bring in this very particular one. But before then, I would like to use this very particular stuff into our design. I think it's okay. Just somewhere here, I think it's okay. So let's head over to this blue and let's give it a Gaussian blue. Yes, we rasterize this very particular one, and let's head over to our eraser tool. Let's change the size of the brush. Alright, let's give it a soft brush and let's blend just the edges. Yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, so I like to give it a color dodge. Yes, yeah, I'm in love with what I'm seeing. So let's bring in this very particular one into our design. Yes, so let's scale it up. Too big actually. In somewhere here is okay. So there is this little noise that I don't really like it coming from this very particular effect. Now let me rasterize this very particular one and let's head over to filter and let's head over to camera raw. So let's head over to this noise reduction. Yes, I think it's almost gone. Yeah, I think it's almost gone. Yeah, so let's hit on OK. Yeah, I think I'm in love with what I'm seeing right here. So let's head over to this blending option and let's blend this very particular one into our design. Let's give it a linear dodge. Yeah, now let's bring down the opacity to somewhere here. Now let's see what we're doing. Yeah, you can see that it has a little effect, okay, on our design, I think, of which is fine. Yeah, so guys, that is all for now. I think let's group the whole of this thing called light effect and overlay. And guys, let's lock it. So guys, this is the end of the whole stuff. I'll not be doing anything much more from here. Before the final step, which is to head over to the camera roll and then give it a final touch, I would like you to position the whole elements to how you felt it will be best positioned, okay, for a aesthetic look. So let's head over to the main first group that is here, and let's hit on Ctrl Shift and Alt plus E on our keyboard. Yes, we'll then have a picture image of everything that is here. Now let's head over to this filter and then head over to camera raw. Yes, so right from these basics, I would like to add this texture a little bit, okay, and let's go down to detail and let's add a little sharpener, and let's reduce the noise of the entire design, maybe around 10, like this, 9, 10. I think it's okay. Yeah, I'm in love with what I'm seeing. So I think that's the last step. Let's hit on enter. So thank you very much, guys. We've come to the end of this very particular tutorial. If you find it valuable and interesting, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because doing so it will help us to go a long way. Now let's see in the other coming tutorials. Bye.